Cuba, a land of rich history, energetic culture, and breathtaking terrains. Just the name brings up images of vintage cars cruising down sunlit streets, lively music filling the air with infectious rhythms, and those legendary Cuban cigars, hand-rolled with care and tradition, a symbol of Cuban craftsmanship. But for us, this trip is all about uncovering the heart of Cuba, and where better to start than Varadero, a place where the soul of Cuba meets the sea, known for its captivating beaches with powdery white sand and crystal clear waters. Varadero is calling our name. The sunsets here are nothing short of magical, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink. Now, we're not usually ones for just lounging on the beach, though Varadero's beaches are tempting. We'll admit, the gentle waves and warm sun make it hard to resist. We crave adventure, culture, and a real taste of local life. From the crowded markets to the lively street performances, Varadero offers a quick look into the heart of Cuban culture. So we packed our sense of adventure and maybe an extra swimsuit or two and hopped on a plane. The excitement of discovering new places and meeting new people was noticeable. Get ready to come along with us. Together, we'll explore the hidden treasures of Varadero, from its pristine beaches to its lively streets, and uncover the true essence of this Cuban paradise. First stop, Varadero Beach. It's the perfect place to relax and soak up the sun. Picture this: over 12 miles of pure white sand, gently kissed by the turquoise waters of the Atlantic. It's the kind of place that makes you want to kick off your shoes, feel the sand between your toes, and just breathe. And the water? It's like swimming in a giant, warm bathtub. Next, let's check out the underwater world. It's like stepping into a whole new realm. Now, I've snorkeled in some pretty amazing places, but this one was special. Cayo Piedras is actually a sunken ship graveyard, intentionally placed to create an artificial reef. As I dove down, I was surrounded by colorful fish, curious coral formations, and even the ghostly outlines of the shipwrecks. It felt like swimming through a living museum. After all that sun and sea, I needed a little shade and serenity. Enter Parque Josone, a rich sanctuary right in the heart of Varadero. Imagine strolling through gardens filled with exotic flowers, the air thick with the scent of jasmine and bougainvillea. I even took a paddleboat ride on the park's peaceful lake, watching ducks drift by and listening to the birdsong. It was the perfect way to escape the midday heat and recharge my batteries. Now, let's explore the Cuevas de Belamar. These caves are full of mystery and wonder. Just a short drive from Varadero lies a hidden treasure, the Cuevas de Belamar, or Belamar Caves. This natural wonder is one of Cuba's oldest tourist attractions, drawing visitors from all over the world to marvel at its beauty and mystery. These caves are a natural wonder, with sparkling crystal formations and a fascinating history. The stalactites and stalagmites, formed over thousands of years, create a heavenly landscape that feels like stepping into a different world. The complex patterns and sparkling surfaces shows the slow and patient work of nature. Legend has it that a Chinese man named Ambrosio discovered the caves in the 1800s when he dropped his lantern down a hole. Imagine his surprise when he descended to retrieve it and found himself in a large shining cavity. This accidental discovery opened up a whole new world beneath the surface, Walking through the caves, I couldn't help but think about Ambrosio and how amazed he must have been to stumble upon this underground world. The pathways wind through chambers of varying sizes, each with its own unique formations and stories. As you explore, you can almost feel the history and the sense of wonder that has captivated visitors for generations. The air is cool and damp, and the sound of dripping water echoes through the passages, adding to the mystical atmosphere. It's a journey through time and nature, which reminds us of the hidden treasures that lie beneath our feet. A day trip you'll never forget. No trip to Cuba is complete without experiencing the lively culture of its cities. The streets are alive with color, music, and the warm smiles of the locals. Every corner you turn, there's something new to discover, from the attractive murals that tell stories of the past to the bustling markets filled with local crafts and delicious street food. So, I hopped on a bus and took a day trip to Varadero, a city known for its amazing beaches and lively atmosphere. The journey itself was a treat, with scenic views of the Cuban countryside rolling by. As we approached Varadero, the cityscape came into view, a blend of historical buildings and modern life. I wandered through Plaza Las Americas, the heart of the city, and soaked up the lively atmosphere. The plaza was bustling with activity, from locals going about their day to tourists like me, eager to explore. The colonial architecture was beautiful, each building telling a story of a bygone era. Street musicians filled the air with music, their melodies weaving through the streets and adding to the city's charm. The sound of traditional Cuban instruments was very attractive in a mysterious way, and it felt like the music was the heartbeat of Varadero. And I even tried my hand, or should I say feet, at salsa dancing. The locals were more than happy to teach me, their enthusiasm infectious. Dancing in the streets with strangers who quickly became friends was an experience I'll never forget. Let's just say I need a little more practice. But the joy and laughter shared in that moment were priceless. It was a day filled with unforgettable memories, and Varadero truly left a mark on my heart. Hungry? Let's taste some local flavors and culinary delights. One of the best parts of traveling is indulging in the local cuisine, and Cuba did not disappoint. From fresh seafood to classic Cuban sandwiches, my taste buds were on a culinary adventure. I even learned how to make authentic ropa vieja, a traditional shredded beef dish, from a local chef. Let me tell you, it was even more delicious than it looked. When the sun sets, Varadero's nightlife comes alive. Let's dance the night away. As the sun began to set, Varadero came alive with music and laughter. I couldn't resist the attraction of a night out, Cuban style. I sipped on mojitos, learned to salsa, with a little more success this time, and soaked up the infectious energy of the live music. From the tempting sounds of the Buena Vista Social Club to the modern beats of Cuban reggaeton, there was something for everyone to enjoy. Until next time, Varadero. A farewell toast. As I boarded the plane, leaving Varadero behind, I couldn't help but feel a pang of sadness. This trip had been much more than a vacation. It was an experience that touched my soul. The breathtaking beaches, the warm hospitality of the Cuban people. Varadero had captured a piece of my heart. I left with a suitcase full of souvenirs and a heart full of memories. As our journey ends, Let's raise a toast to the unforgettable memories we've made. Cheers! Hasta pronto, Varadero!